Howdy guys, I'm back with more Mass Effect Andromeda. Last time I set up the outpost on Eos, and today I'm going to collect dialogue from my friends aboard the Tempest, and then I'm going to head back to the Nexus and talk to...
I'm in the armory.
Oh, well good for you. Alright, let's see. Oh.
Pathfinder, making the rounds. Slumming it, huh? Want to see how the riffraff are making out?
Slumming it? What? What?
Hey, this is the most important part of the ship.
Whoa, don't tell me they put someone smart in charge for a change. I am at your command.
Just want to see how things are going with the ship.
I can coax more out of this baby than some might think, but we shouldn't go too far or push too hard between Nexus stops. For now. It just feels good to be stretching our wings, you know? Locked in idle too long, you start to drift. People, same as ships. Stuck on the Nexus, gotta say, I was regretting joining the Initiative.
Oh, definitely. It must have been hard, you and many others. Yeah, I definitely believe that it's not what anyone signed up for.
I doubt you were the only one.
Yes, but it's a new thing for me, regret. I tend to live the way I work. Kind of feel it, do it. Not a lot of close ties, no real sense of purpose. Figured maybe I'd find my true calling in Andromeda. Then I got here and, oops, I just made a decision there's no turning back from. I was going nuts on that station. You can't know how jazzed I was when you showed up.
Yeah, I can't imagine what it must feel like to be stuck on that station. I do more than show up. Oh, I guess I can start a romance with this guy. That's what the little heart must mean. I don't know. I mean, I kind of want to keep my options open, but he's not too bad. I'll help you find a purpose. Well, not me specifically. I do more than show up. He's kind of interesting. Sure, I'll throw him a little heart. I do more than show up.
Happy to be of service. I think you'll see that showing up is only one of my many talents.
Oh yeah? You're not hitting on me, are you?
Ouch.
Thought I was. Is it not one of my many talents?
I'm just not susceptible, if you know what I mean. Liam's more my speed. Well, if he wasn't such a tool.
Got it. Sorry.
Ow.
No sweat at all. You just keep pointing this ship wherever you want it to go, and I'll make sure she can get there. Deal?
Deal.
I'm just gonna go find the most isolated planet on Andromeda and go curl up in the fetal position there. Is it my angry feminist pink hair? Is that what it is? Or are you just not that into me? Man, well, I think I'm gonna be careful with who I flirt with then if I'm just gonna get my heart broken like that. My gosh, I wasn't even serious. I don't even like you that much. You're not my type.
Long time no chat. What's up?
Man, it's been like a whole 3 minutes. Our crew.
Seems like we have a good group here.
Well, Vetra and Suvi are my girls. Get along well. Lots of mutual respect. PB's a real spark plug. I like her, but she's exhausting. And Drax's my kind of guy. Brash. Takes no shit. As far as your Hyperion peeps go, the Doc's kind of nosy. Liam's good for a laugh or two. Cora, she's a bit by the book for me.
Yeah, I'd hate to see her off book. Yeah, we need that. Yeah, I'd hate to see her off book. Yeah, I'm not sure if I'm fond of Cora.
Need somebody to keep the zoo in check.
Zoo? You calling me an animal rider? Ooh, can I be a mongoose? They're like cool cobra killers. No, wait, how about a crow? Smart, irreverent, obnoxious. That's it.
I'll take your word for it.
He is charming.
What about Kello?
He's a pilot.
Which means...
He flies the ship.
we're leaving it at that then?
Does a Pathfinder know what to do with a dead end?
Alright, the Tempest.
I hear we have you to thank for getting the Tempest space ready so quickly?
Vetra brings her impossible feats to me. I was itching to get this particular call. Capital R ready. Don't tell her, but the truth is, I fudge reports to come in early, then bust ass in secret to make up for it. Expands the guild legend. Plus, I convey calm and assurance, and the whole team relaxes, which helps them do their jobs better.
Well, whatever you have to do to make sure things get done, I'm not going to complain about it. Alright, friends.
What's your social circle like?
I'm good for a laugh, so I know lots of people, but I don't let too many in. My one true friend is stationed on the Nexus. She's the only piece of the Milky Way I brought with me. The more you and I get to know each other, the more you'll probably hear about her.
Oh, okay. Well, that sounds interesting. I wonder if she's... I guess she has a special there's a reason he's not telling me her name yet.
How tough was it on the Nexus all those months?
Have you ever eaten overcooked space cow tongue?
Why did anyone even bring cow tongue then? I mean, if you're not gonna eat it in the Milky Way, you're not gonna eat it in Andromeda. There's a galaxy worth of food, and someone brought cow tongue. There's no reason for anyone to make room for cow tongue. No!
Can't say I have.
Well, let me tell you, it's tough. Wondering if you're gonna die from a critical malfunction, or maybe starvation, imagining which would be worse. But hey, you could always take a break from the fear and boredom to dwell on being a part of the biggest failure in galactic history. Maybe even participate in a revolt.
What was your take on that?
I didn't place any bets, if that's what you're asking. Truth is, I don't think anyone made out particularly well. Whatever side you're on, you die a little when your brother, your teammate, becomes an enemy.
Exactly.
We traveled all this way, all hope and wonder, and we end up fighting with each other over scraps. It's sad.
That's true. It is. It really is sad.
Good talking to you, Gil.
Anytime.
I like him. He's a nice guy, even if I was barking up the wrong tree there for a minute. as a friend, he's still a cool dude. I like him. I mean, he's makes a lot of sense. Honestly, I like people that make sense. Did I miss? Oh, there's. Oh, okay. It's the same room. I was like, I'm on the other side. Okay, my brain broke a little bit. You're gonna have to forgive me here. All right, so.
Ryder. When you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
Okay, where's that? I still don't know my way around here very well. You'll have to forgive me. Tech lab, biolab, engineering. That's where I just was. Whatever. I'll just keep wandering around. I'll eventually run into it. Eventually, I'm sure. I'll eventually run into it. Eventually. Yep. Oh, I guess maybe down here. Let's go. Whoop. That was so. Do we really need do we really not have an elevator? We're really gonna go with ladders. Oh well, no one's hanging out in here. Nice view of the galaxy there. Can I do anything with this? My email terminal here. Oh, I have a ton of email. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Okay, alright, this is gonna be a minute. Alright, asking for assistance to Ryder from Dr. Eridana. Hello, Ryder. Forgive the intrusion. I have an issue that you and Sam should be able to readily solve. It may assist my investigations into the Scourge. We can discuss it in person at the Nexus Labs. My regards to you and Sam. Oh, so I might be on the Nexus for quite a while now. Well, I guess so. It's a pretty big deal to have the first outpost, right? Alright, reminder from Cora. Thanks for talking. Things feel better, though they don't feel fixed yet. Remember to take time for yourself, too. Work's important, but so is time to grieve. Grief and fear cannot rule you. Let them be your faithful servants, protective of their mistress. Loss serves a huntress, like fuel serves a fire. Estheris, 12 Leaves, verse 132. Cora. P.S. Plants are coming along. Sam and I are learning about botany together. Interesting times. Like, see, this is why do I have, like, a misplaced dislike of Cora? Like, I'm sitting here trying to work past my father's grief, and she wants to keep... Sorry about your dad. Here's a poem. By the way, I'm learning about botany. And here's a thing about Huntress, because I'm an sorry Huntress. Man, I just don't like Cora. I'm sorry. Oh, whoops, I didn't mean to do that. Alright, that vault to Ryder from... Oh my gosh, Cora, leave me alone. I'm gonna block you. Can still smell that remnant vault on my armor. A lot of weird shit down there. Like my Huntress manuals would say. Oh my gosh, here we go with this cringe. This Huntress cringe. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I'm embarrassed for her every time she brings it up. Okay. Like my Huntress manuals would say, the razor's edge between known and unknown teaches you what can be cut away. Now that I think back, it reminded me a little bit of some of the temples on Thessia. Here we go. Some huge spaces and running water. Same sense of huge purpose you can't really understand. Makes me wonder if we'll ever really know what their builders did there. Cora. So, what was the point in sending me this email? I don't know. You know, it's kind of cool to have a cringy, awkward. I don't know if they really meant her to be cringy and awkward, or if I'm supposed to be perceiving her as cringy and awkward. I'm kind of perceiving Cora as that little cringy, awkward person that just, just really likes talking themselves. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong, but she seems awkward most games, female characters are usually like sex symbols or ditzy or they're ornery, and you don't really have like awkward. I kind of dig it, but at the same time she's just obnoxious. I don't know. Alright, Tempest Hacks. Alright, not from Cora, thank goodness. From Kahlo. Hello, Ryder. I'm pleased to report the Tempest is operating at peak efficiency. So now that you're in command, I thought I'd share a few secret shipboard hacks that the designers and I sneaked into her code. Just send the code JCSB through your Omni tool to open the debug command menu. Give all Dispin lets you use the coffee dispenser in the galley an unlimited number of times. Is this serious? Water temp overrides the normal hot water ration in the showers. Ah, nice. So I can have as long of a hot long shower as I want. Jump wash queue. Put your clothing ahead of everyone else's in the auto laundry cycle. Enjoy and don't share them around. Kahlo. Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I really hope I can I doubt I can actually use these, but I think that's pretty funny. Alright, about your dad to Ryder from Drac. Vetra told me what happened to your dad. I've lost a lot of people over the years. Figured you can use some cheering up, or at least a distraction. This usually helps me. Drac has attached 37 images of various rifles and shotguns. 2 are duplicate images. Many are low-res or watermarked. Aww, that's so cute. I actually really like that. I like it because Drac is you've all got like that older family member that they can send email and they can use Facebook, but like barely, right? This is totally like the grandpa trying to send an email, and he sends you all these, like all of his favorite pictures, or like one of those stupid email chains that we've all read like 500,000 times with the same stuff on there. Oh my gosh, it's so funny. 37 images of various... Instead of sending cat pictures, he sent gun pictures. I think I'm gonna like Drac. I think he's gonna be coming with me quite a bit. Yoga poses. Oh, great. From Lexi. Ryder, given the amount of high-impact cardio in your exercise routine, I recommend spending 5 to 10 minutes a day stretching to open your hips and relieve tightness in the lower back. The poses I've listed below should do nicely. Not to sound elitist, but while it's true humans invented yoga, the Asari perfected it. Oh, great. Here's some Asari yoga techniques. Currents bow. Standing, spread your legs apart, turning one foot outwards. Take a deep breath. On exhale, bend your torso towards the outward facing foot until your hand meets your ankle. Hold for 5 seconds and then switch sides. Tivura's embrace. Lying on your back, bring your feet together until there's a diamond of negative space between your legs. Palms against the floor, push your hips outward, but be careful not to overextend yourself. My gosh, some of these sound kind of awkward to do. Matriarch's pose. Kneeling, take a deep breath. On exhale, bring both hands together to form a triangle. On the second inhale, swing arms overhead and bend forward until your torso is between your thighs. Hold for 3 seconds, reaching farther with each exhale. Please let me know if you need diagrams or vids. Yeah, I could use some vids, especially if you're in yoga pants, you know. Alright, data cores from PB. Hey Ryder, hope it's okay that I'm keeping this data core in my room, i.e. the escape pod. I guess I just really like to ponder things before bed. The best ideas come to me while I'm half asleep. Oh my gosh, that's so true, isn't it? Also, I saw it first. Anyway, we know for sure it's got some sort of data in it. The trick is how to get at it. I'll keep you updated. Alright, PB's gonna have some interesting stuff later on. Alright, facial reconstruction. What? From Lexi. Wow. Ryder, I've completed my analysis of the injuries you suffered on Habitat 7 during the fall, well, both falls, including the facial damage incurred when your helmet shattered. Those hairline subsurface fractures are mending nicely. If you want to monitor the healing process, there's a facial reconstruction suite installed on the Tempest medbay. Exploring harsh environments can take its toll, after all. The suite can make any desired adjustments to your appearance quickly and safely. Kahlo claims the suite runs on antiquated xenon. I think that's one of his little jokes. Alright, I wonder if that's kind of, I'm not really sure actually what that's kind of a reference to, but I'm guessing I can change my face now, which I think I might need to do, because I've got a very... I'm very much like a 3. I think I'm about a 3. Alright, can I talk
Hello,
to...
Ryder.
Oh.
Eos has been a lesson in contrast. Alec Ryder rarely endured doubt. His accomplishments were taken for granted. But you succeeded on Eos, despite doubt and fear. Emotionally, the difference is like catching a ball versus catching a star. You have grown as a result, and so have I.
I didn't grab all the memory triggers off of Eos. I thought I would do them later. I guess maybe I should have. Alright, Sam's... Okay, well, I guess I'll just start here. Multiple perspectives.
Is it confusing to be in multiple places talking to different people?
My awareness can be partitioned, so I can give you the same attention as, say, a SAM node technician.
Weird.
In the field, you are my primary focus, and all other requests are queued. In the vernacular, you have my undivided attention.
Cool. That's so trippy, though. I guess I personally didn't even think about that multiple perspectives. I didn't even think about that at all. That's gotta be trippy. Alright, memory triggers.
Sam, any more information on the memory trigger we found?
The memory blocks are still in place. If you continue searching for more triggers, they may unlock.
Okay. So I know that there's like at least a couple on Eos that I saw and didn't pick up, and there's probably more. Alright, your location?
Are you still on the Hyperion?
Yes. This terminal provides a direct link to my servers in SAM node on the Ark. I can maintain a presence on the Tempest via quantum entanglement communication.
Quantum what? No, I've heard of that before. Well, I mean in the game. That's useful. I'll pretend to be smart here.
I'm sure that'll come in handy.
It ensures I remain in touch with you and the Pathfinder team at all times.
So I guess he'll always be on the Ark, or the node will always be on the Ark then. Alright, Scott and I.
What was Dad's take on Scott and I?
He believed your family trials brought you closer together, and hoped that would endure. It appears that hope was well-founded.
Humor.
So if we're going to work together, you might notice I like to joke around sometimes, lighten things up. How's your sense of humor, Sam?
Alec Ryder encouraged me to develop this skill.
Humor's not a skill, it's... Okay, try telling me a joke.
A neutron enters a bar and asks, "How much is a drink?" The bartender replies, "For you, no charge."
I can see why Dad told you to keep working on your humor.
I miss Edie's joke, because she had to tell you that they were jokes. So do you have any more of these, funny, jokes?
How are those jokes coming, Sam?
Why don't Thresher Moors eat comedians? Because they taste funny.
Oh, these are just bad.
Thanks, Sam.
Oh.
Nothing more.
I don't even want to hear anymore because I just, part of my soul dies. Like, I just feel like I need to go take a shower now. Ugh, video's over, guys. Here, I'm gonna go into the, here we go. Let's rinse off after that oh, wait, this isn't the shower. This is something else entirely. Whoa. Alright, well, crew info board. What's this? Dinner tonight. Null entry. Sorry, everyone. I forgot we were taking turns and half the rations aren't unpacked yet. Callow. Comments. Got you covered, Callow. There's soup in the galley, dextro and levo for me, and fruit cocktail, Vetra. And to think we might not have left port without you. Alright. Lost and found a coffee mug. Found a mug yesterday near the biolab. Nice one with a magnetized base. You left it stuck sideways to a bulkhead. Oh my gosh, where do these mugs exist? Because I really, really want one with a magnetized base. I don't even care if my house isn't all made out of metal. I still want it. That's mine. I just put it down for a sec when my hands were full, Suvi. Next time, maybe empty it first. That's amazing. Drac and PB are officially on the team. I finished the assignment paperwork for the Nexus. Had to fudge a few details, but you're both officially members of the Pathfinder team. Welcome! And Drac, I just wanted to check in publicly about what I said. Relax, Harper. The best headbutt is always the one you don't see coming, Drac. I'll keep that in mind. Alright, this is, I like that they used this. I do like that the crew seems to be very much alive and has like their own like agenda and things that they want to do. I think that's cool.
You're not Harry.
The blue give it away? Habitat 7 was a little more action-packed than Harry bargained for. He decided to spend his retirement years in the Hyperion looking after your brother.
What? Big mistake. Welcome aboard. Can't go wrong with a Lady Asari doctor. Well, Lady Asari, but whatever.
Happy to have you, Dr. DePero.
I'll do my best. Now, hold still.
Ow!
Ow.
Sorry.
I remember you having a gentler touch.
Still trying to get my bearings. Thought I'd be waking up colonists, not taking care of the Pathfinder.
Aw, man. You better drink wine with me. You're no Chakwas, but you're alright. You'll be great. It's natural to be. Don't be nervous. You'll be fine. It's just...
I couldn't be in better hands.
I just stabbed you.
We all have off days.
I always hoped to work in the field, but everything's happening so quickly.
Focus on the positive. It helps.
I guess this is my opportunity to study alien species firsthand. Getting a Ket specimen aboard the Hyperion would be difficult, but here...
What?
A Ket corpse. For autopsy, a live subject would be better, but I'm not greedy.
Why do you care about the cat?
Harry didn't tell you? I'm a specialist in alien anatomy. My thesis on Krogan virility and aggression is what got me in the initiative.
Alright, that was weird. My mouse was just frozen to the middle of the screen there. Sorry if that was distracting in any way. I couldn't move it. Alright, so I guess it's probably a good thing that she... I'm not sure if I'd really actually want an Asari doctor, but yeah, if she's if her specialty's on alien anatomy, then I think I'm in pretty darn good hands. An anatomist and a physician. You're full... Oh! Well, I want to say you're full of surprises, Hart, but that got me into trouble last time. Well, you know, what is it? Once bitten, twice shy. I don't know. Asaris tend to be kind of, free love. I think I'll drop that little heart on her. You're full of surprises. Plus, doesn't hurt to. Well, actually, do I want my doctor to be in love with me? That might be a bad thing, because now there's an emotional investment there. You can't stay objective. Interesting thesis. You know what? Let's see what happens. I'm gonna be a free lover in this one. Why not? Yeah.
I had no idea. I'd love to hear more. Over dinner, maybe?
Oh, yeah.
Thing is, Ryder, you're not my type.
Oh.
What's your type?
Not a patient. I need to be able to look at you clinically without distractions.
Oh,
Am I distracting?
Not nearly as much as you think you are. But we were discussing the Ket. An autopsy could teach us potential weaknesses, average lifespan.
Right.
Just something to think about. Sam, make sure the Pathfinder eats her vegetables.
Did I seriously just get shut down again? Really? I even said that. I was like, well, it might be a conflict of interest if, doctor... I just gotta put my head down for a second. You know what? I'm just gonna... Where's the airlock? I'm just gonna jettison myself off this stupid ship. No one loves me. What's this? You don't need an old man... Oh, you've got this. You don't need an old man a few hundred years your junior to tell you you're ready for this. I'll do it anyway because I know it's true. You keep your rider safe and I'll do the same with mine. Harry, a few hundred years your junior. I guess that is the one perk about Asari doctors. They have hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of years to perfect their craft. Alright, facial reconstruction suite. So, does this work exactly how I think it does? Can I just, remake my... Oh, jeez. I shouldn't have done this. Oh, jeez. I'm sorry, guys. It's loading stuff. Oh. Alright, so, upload, customize... So, I can't actually just, Oh, geez. I can't actually just straight, change everything. I'm not actually sure if I want to do that. I feel like it's kind of weird to change yourself after the game starts, but I'm not gonna lie. I'm feeling really grungy and ugly, and I was kind of having fun with the angry feminist red hair, but I wouldn't mind something a bit more natural now. I don't know. I'll keep things like they are, as they are now. I won't mess with it right now because this can take a while, right? And plus, like I said, I'm not actually sure if I really actually want to change my appearance. I'm kind of attached to her now, but I feel like it's still early enough in the game that it wouldn't be a big deal if I, fixed my weird man-looking face a little bit and got rid of the angry red hair. I don't know. It's kind of funny though. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Okay, respec. Okay, I think that speaks for itself. I don't even think I need to interact with that.
So we have a stowaway.
You mean PB?
She's decided to set up in one of the escape pods. You don't need a psychologist to tell you that one's got commitment issues.
I guess you're right. Alright, I guess, even though it's a little awkward after being turned down like that, I'll go ahead and chat with her. So, becoming a doctor.
How did you get into medicine?
My mum was a dancer on Omega. Dad was a bouncer.
Wow.
I'd patch him up after busy nights. Discovered I had steady hands. They put every credit they earned into my education.
Are they here in Helios?
No. Both died in a turf war. Made leaving the Milky Way behind easier.
That really stinks. I wonder how long ago that was for her. Omega, man, a rough place. Alright, well then joining the Hyperion.
So how did an Asari doctor end up on the human Ark?
Specialist in alien anatomy, remember? That includes humans.
Wahoo!
Also, Harry insisted. Maybe he always intended to switch jobs.
Well, maybe you're both happier now. What is your friendship with Harry anyway?
How long have you and Harry been friends?
I remember when he didn't complain about arthritis.
Oh.
We met at a medical convention on the Citadel. He was moderating a panel on neurosurgery in low-gravity environments. His name card was crooked, but he was so damn confident, I knew we'd be friends.
Wow, that's cool. I'm liking that the side characters have a decent amount of, depth to them. They're not just there hanging out. They have, wants and needs and ambitions and a past. They're, actual characters. Alright, memory fragments.
I need to talk to you about something private.
Of course. That's what I'm here for.
When Dad died, he blocked off parts of Sam's memory, things he didn't want me to see.
Or he thought you weren't ready for.
Maybe. I found this trigger. It unlocked a memory fragment of Dad on the Citadel. From when the Alliance rejected his ideas about AI, and he found out Mom's illness was terminal.
Why do you think your father chose this specific memory?
I don't know, and it was a turning point. I'm not really sure. What I know, it was a turning point. But what would my little writer here know? I feel like she wouldn't really know. I don't feel like she would have. I don't think she really had the best relationship with her dad. I feel like I'm kind of feeling like I don't know.
Who knows? Dad's always been one for secrets.
But he's sharing them with you now. That's something.
Alright, and crew morale.
How do you think the crew is holding up?
I'm happy to share what I can without violating patient confidentiality. Anyone in particular? I sort them in their files and my brain by species.
Oh, that's funny. Alright, let's start with, the sorting method.
Why do you sort them that way?
Just easier for me to see patterns in behavior.
Weird. Alright, let's start with the humans.
How do you think the human crew members are handling things?
There's a lot of them.
Oh, there's a lot of them. Alright, let's start with Obnoxious here.
How's Cora doing?
She's processing. Your father was her mentor. She expected to follow in his footsteps, but he gave the role of Pathfinder to you. Just because she trusts his judgment doesn't mean she's not confused. Or hurt.
Oh, yeah, well, my dad was my dad. How about them apples? I guess it's not the grievance Olympics here, but she's gonna have to get over that and butt hurt real fast. Alright, how about Liam?
How's Liam?
A handful. Every time I patch him up, he breaks something new. Liam's "we can't lose" attitude is commendable. But I worry how he'll react when something does go wrong.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to be bringing Liam with me a whole lot. You know, if she's worried about how he'll act when something does go wrong. Does that mean something's gonna go wrong soon? I don't know. Alright, what about Suvi?
Suvi okay?
She's remarkably adaptive. I'm kind of jealous.
Yeah, I thought she was doing alright. And how about the first person that broke my heart today?
Gil?
Gil likes to use humor as a defensive technique.
Oh.
He'd rather bury himself in the Nomad than tackle emotions head-on.
That makes sense. Alright, the non-humans?
I'd like to check in on the non-human crew.
Ask away.
Alright, the new girl, Peebee.
Is PB alright?
She's avoiding me. Probably thinks I'll poke her with a needle if she gets too close.
To be fair, you're always giving me shots.
Not in the hallway.
This ship's too small for two Asari, I think. How about Vetra?
Tell me about Vetra.
Vetra's used to having someone depend on her. I think that's why she's so resourceful and likes providing for other people. That being said, I think she could use a little me time.
I see. I like her. I like Vetra. She's pretty cool. Alright, Callow?
How's our Solarian?
He's quite the gossip. Tight-lipped about himself, though.
Oh, he's a gossip. Great. How about Drac?
Is Drac good?
That old bastard's always good. I've never met anyone who can be so stubborn and so appreciative. Could you look out for him, Ryder?
What? He doesn't need me. I really what?
Drac can take care of himself.
You'd think so.
Thanks for the insight.
She's perceptive. There's got to be something to that.
I'll let you get back to it.
I'll be here if you need me.
I'm hoping that this game is, well, I'm sure, it is still a Mass Effect game, no matter how far removed from Mass Effect it actually is, so I'm really hoping that there will be, like side quests to do stuff with your friends, to get them get to know them better.
If you're looking for me, I'm in the escape pod room.
And, understand their situations a bit better. Oh, whoop, I missed some dialogue there when I opened that.
Oh, hey,
door.
Pathfinder.
The Pathfinder's there? Let me say hi.
Fine, but don't embarrass me. Ryder, this is Sid, my sister. Sid, Ryder.
Oh, younger sister, am I interrupting?
Hope I'm not interrupting something important.
Not at all. We were just finishing up.
Wait, Ryder, I just wanted to know if...
So I know it feels like I just jumped aboard your ship without explanation.
Oh, I guess it beats the Nexus. I'd love an explanation. I honestly, I'd kind of like one, but I don't really care, honestly, because I love her so much. She can sleep in my bed with me. I don't care. It beats the Nexus, yeah.
I would have done the same just to get off the Nexus.
That's not why I came. Sure, I want to explore the galaxy, but I'm really here to work. I know everyone on the crew, even the actuators Gil prefers for the ship. better, I know how to get my hands on them. With me around, your crew's going to be at their best. We've been failing for months, Ryder. Now that we have you, we have a chance out here.
Oh man, I have such a huge girl crush on you. We definitely need people, and you're good with guns. Oh, you're intense. I like it. Oh, she's gonna shoot me down, and it's gonna break my heart. I'm gonna have to give my heart to someone today. You're intense. I like it.
Wow, that's some laser focus.
Yeah? Was it too much? Some people get intimidated.
I'm not just some people. I really like the intensity.
That's good. It's nice to feel appreciated. I should track down a lead for Gil's actuators. Back channels, you know.
She didn't say no.
We'll chat later?
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna get some of that Turian fringe. All right. Things are looking good today. I'm pretty happy with that. All right. I mean, being silly aside, I actually like her quite a bit. I really, there's some pretty cool characters in this game. I'm pretty fond of her. I feel like the female cast is really strong. All of the female characters have a lot of personality. I mean, even the ones that I don't like, right? A lot of the, like Addison or whatever. It's like lots of strong female characters. I think that's interesting, but at the same time, like, all of the male characters are just like not even a blip on my radar. No one's really jumped out and been particularly interesting other than Drac, which he's just, typical badass Krogan. I mean, there's nothing really special about him, at least not that I know of yet. I just saw the guy. I'm sure I'll get to know him better. I'm wondering why she's hoarding a bunch of cereal. That's kind of weird.
Terraforming, Atmo processors, gravity wells, life-destroying murder bubbles. We really had no idea what Helios was about, did we?
No clue. That's why some intel is classified. Oh, don't be a stick in the mud. That's why it's an adventure. That's an understatement.
If we knew what it was all about, it wouldn't be an adventure. It would just be moving, and everyone hates moving. Just the packing alone. Blah.
Good point.
Point taken. I'm just saying. I really hope you have a plan, Ryder.
Plans are useless. Find a home. What is my plan? I guess it's just that. Find a home.
The plan's the same. We find a home. Whatever that takes.
Keep that drive. Makes me believe we can make it. I mean, we have to make it. The alternative is not even worth thinking about.
Yeah, alright. You saw the uprising. You mentioned... Oh, anyone special in your life? I'll save that for last. Alright, yeah, you mentioned back channels. What was that?
You talked about your back channels. What did you mean?
We brought a lot from home. Some of it marked initiative, some of it in personal caches. Most things you want, someone's got. You just have to figure out who. And what they're willing to take in exchange.
Crazy bartering. That seems predatory? No, I don't think so. Sounds too easy. I'm not sure. I don't think it sounds... It's not easy. I mean, especially if you've got something that... I mean, I guess it depends on what kind of stuff we're talking about here, huh?
It can't be that simple.
Oh, but it is. Most things are simple once you know the trick to them.
That's not wrong. Most things are easy. It's, just putting forth a consistent small effort all the time instead of one great big effort, once you know the trick, right? You saw the how'd you join the initiative?
How did you hear of the Andromeda Initiative?
Short answer, Cash. She was looking for some experimental ship mods, and I knew how to track them down. I thought it was a one-time deal, but she came back. Once, twice. Eventually I figured out something was going on, something big with creds behind it. I asked and she told me about the initiative. New galaxy, new home. Couldn't pass that up.
Dang. Kesh and Vetra, I would ship that. Alright, you saw the uprising?
You were on the Nexus when the revolt happened?
When you promise people golden worlds and all they get are wastelands and a death cloud, they riot.
Fair enough.
Some wanted to go home, some demanded answers, and a couple just wanted to stir shit up.
And you?
Some days I wondered if the exiles had a point. Maybe we were conned into coming here. But why would the initiative go to all this trouble just to screw us over?
Exactly.
Thing about conning people, you always know something they don't. And that's why the con works. If I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars.
If I'm going to pick a side, I'm picking the liars. Good point. That's, yeah, if there's no con here, that's actually a pretty excellent point. I mean, what would be the point in dragging people all the way out here just to con them, right? It's like we're trying to build a new home, you idiots. Alright, time to get my heart broken. Anyone special in your life?
Have anyone else here with you? Besides Sid?
No, just me and Sid. It's always been just the two of us.
No, I mean, someone special.
Special? Oh. You mean like... Oh.
Ooh.
No, nothing like that. Who has time? What about you?
Hopefully soon? Yeah, no time. Hopefully soon. Yeah, I'm gonna do this and bat my eyelashes at her.
Anywhere's gonna feel empty if you don't have someone to share it with.
Exactly.
A romantic? I wasn't expecting that. And again, the entire idea of leaving everything you know for a chance at something new is kind of romantic.
It is.
Anyway.
Oh, things getting steamy in this room. I'll have to let you go.
You probably have work to do. We can chat later.
You know where to find me.
Ooh. What's with me getting tangled up with all these Turians? I guess I just can't resist that head fringe, you know me. Alright, so what's over yonder? Oh, someone's rearranging the couch.
Pathfinder, help me with something?
Oh, great.
I know, not exactly standard. Gotta make the space comfortable. Plus, the fabric diffuses the charge from an overclocked Omniblade. Not giving up a 6% boost, right?
Did that sentence make sense? Where did you find a couch? Yeah, really, I feel like this was taken from somewhere else.
Someone brought this to Andromeda?
It was new when we left. It's been a hard year. So, finally time for that beer? And after 2 years and a dozen suspensions, I took a lateral promotion out of the force. Being a cop just didn't fit. But crisis response? Digging people out of trouble? That worked. I bet Hustle followed you into a few peace actions. Think about your Alliance days much?
What, Hustle? What was, Hustle?
Tell me about your group.
Heavy Urban Search Terrain 1? Yeah. Earth's contribution to a multi-species disaster response unit. HUST-1, but Hustle looks much better on the patch. All civilians, retired vets, or shits like me. I was fiercely bearded.
Oh, I wish they didn't
Tastes
add...
better just thinking about those days.
I wish they didn't add the drinking noises. That makes me cringe. I don't like the sound of slurping. Ugh. Alright, I do miss all that. I don't think about that time. I honestly... I'd like to think that my character doesn't really think about that because I don't think about that. I mean, my game began in Andromeda, so I'd like to think that Ryder just looks forward and doesn't spend a whole lot of time dwelling on the past. So, I don't think about that.
I put it behind me after Dad's work went sour. It was a long time ago.
600 years, give or take. So, Pathfinder. Why Andromeda?
That blunt, huh?
That blunt.
Alright, opportunity, love of science. I needed to leave that life and a company like this. My gosh, do I just flirt with everyone and see where that goes? I don't know, I've already had... Let's see, I'm 2 and 1 right now. Maybe I can make it 2 and 2. Let's see.
I'm looking for moments like this with people like you.
You don't know me yet.
Oh.
Still an answer, though. Something far from home. I get it.
Back at you, Costa. Why do you come?
I want to say I'm running from my past, but really running from myself. That'd be a great story. But it's bullshit. I had family, friends, a good enough job, nothing was wrong. I just heard about the initiative and I believed in it. I believed in a new beginning. Still do. I have to. We're in it.
Alright, well, I mean, you know, it's no really big, great answer, but I mean, who really has a big... I mean, I like his answer, honestly. It's like, I'm just... We could change the direction, it puts pressure... puts pressure on all of us.
If it all goes wrong, it could feel like we left for no reason.
I know why I'm here. A bad start can't change that. I won't let it. In crisis response, I'd focus on essentials. That's you and this team. Pathfinder leads to planets, leads to people. You've got your part covered. You got this. I'll do my damnedest to help with the rest.
Alright, so 3 in 1 with the romance dialogue not doing so well. Yikes.
Prodromos. Sounds good, doesn't it?
I like it.
We started Pathfinder. A new life. That is goddamn brilliant.
My skill as a Pathfinder. About you? Yeah, yeah, my skill. How about that?
Just wondering what you think of how I'm doing at the job.
I'm committed to the initiative. You're Pathfinder. It's as simple as it gets.
Ooh, okay, well, that was pretty straightforward. How about you?
You barely covered how you joined. Tell me something about yourself.
Alright, I was a bad student, piss poor cop, great responder. Had a good life, but it'd all been done. I wasn't looking to start over. I wanted to start big.
Oh, I see. Okay, career.
You were a cop, then crisis response? Couldn't have been long in either.
Didn't have the patience for law, so I figured enforcement. Dad knew it didn't fit before I did. But it got me into hustle. They mostly take vets and retired service. Best years of my life.
You as the cop seems cliche. You know what? I'm gonna go ahead and say that.
An impatient rookie, frustrated by procedure. That's overdone.
I know, right? I wanted new, and I got it. And that led me here.
And do you regret it?
Tell me about your family.
I miss the hell out of them. Some nights you just cry, right? That's the thing everyone does.
Yup.
Mom Joelle, Dad Calvin. Both lawyers. Met on the Citadel, settled on Earth. No brothers or sisters. That might have been too much to leave. It was traditional. How about you?
Who defines traditional? Sadly not. Yeah, who defines traditional?
Traditional is a weird term for family. Like, normal. Who's that describe?
Seriously.
I suppose you're right. I sure didn't keep to tradition. I said goodbye to my mum and dad and got on a ship to Andromeda.
Man, that's still gotta be so hard. It's like, well, as the parents, it's like, well, our kid's off to do something amazing in 600 years. Sure wish we made a couple more of these. Alright.
We'll talk later.
Gosh.
I know it.
Well, Liam shut me down too, I guess, didn't he? Well, hold on. Actually, I thought that
Yes?
Yeah, what happens if I say this, actually? Let's go with
Just
it.
stopping by for not much. Just showing some interest? Ugh.
Bad opening, Pathfinder. You're better than that.
I'm not really
Yes, well, screw it. I'm owning it.
See, I knew it. Alright, interest returned. Let's bank that for another day.
Okay, that wasn't exciting in the least.
We'll talk later.
I know it.
I guess maybe I need to bring him on a mission and get to know him better. I don't know him very well, so I'm not well, even though I just sat here and talked to him, I'm not really sure what I think of him just yet. I don't know. I haven't really formed a strong opinion on him yet. I'm not too fond of, Cora. Love Vetra. Oh yeah, like, I'm not really sure, like, where the escape pods are. I think I've probably armory storage. I think I did okay exploring over here. Maybe not, I don't know. Let me go up the front here. Oh wait, I need to go upstairs. Right. This whole second tier.
Pathfinder too much trouble.
Don't give the
Quit worrying.
Oh, I didn't...
Don't give the Pathfinder too much trouble. Oh, Rushan.
Who were you talking to?
Kesh, Nexus Superintendent, thinks she can boss me around just because she's my granddaughter.
What? Kesh, what? Oh my gosh, I'm gonna love this dude. Kesh is your granddaughter? Oh my gosh, no trouble is ideal. We like trouble. Oh yeah, I love trouble.
Well, welcome to the Tempest. Trouble's what we do.
Ha! I like the way you think, kid.
Ugh, someone somewhere shivered when I said that.
Probably Tan. Damn politicians.
Is that all you brought?
You travel lean when supplies are tight and you're on your own.
Oh, gosh. Yeah, it's hard to be on your own, especially in a brand new spanking galaxy.
Leaving the Nexus can't have been an easy choice.
It was, actually. Staying became impossible. After the mutiny happened, it was either buckle under Tan's rules or start our own colony. Easy choice. Bad consequences all around.
It's not so much the choice, it's the consequences that are hard. Got it. Alright, the Nexus needs you. I understand why you left. And yeah, really, what about Kesh?
Not all Krogan left. Your granddaughter stayed.
Good thing she did. Without my Rushan, you wouldn't have had much of a station to tie your ship to. As for me, I'm way more useful out here. Lots to shoot at, for one.
Well, I definitely understand why you left, and I don't blame you either, bud.
Your people come first.
Keeping Kesh and our colony safe will always be my top priority. That's why I'm happy to tag along, help make this galaxy a little more hospitable.
Can't argue with that.
I like this guy. He's alright. I like him quite a bit. I'm gonna talk to him. Is he in here cooking? Are you cooking?
Ryder, you meet Spender yet? Colonial Affairs, the ass in Assistant Director.
Nice.
Got no idea why Addison keeps him around. Spender lied to the Krogan during the uprising, and he's headed out for Kesh ever since. He's up to something. I just can't prove it. We should pay him a visit on the Nexus.
I agree. I will do anything for my Krogan buddies. Alright, Kesh.
What's it like to have Kesh as a granddaughter?
Kesh is my Rushan, child of my blood. Raised her myself.
Aww.
Damn proud of her, too. She did good. Even with me for a granddad.
I'll take your word for it. I like her. I do. I love her.
She's honest. Definitely blunt.
She had to take after me in some ways, I guess.
Alright, now how about you?
I'd like to know more about you.
Fire away.
Ooh. Okay, Krogan colony.
Tell me more about the Krogan colony.
My clan's there. We also got some scouts looking for any unclaimed territory to grab up. Got a decent setup going. Self-sustainable, the works. Even some farming.
Really?
Farming? Krogan farm?
Food's food. Just because we can eat anything doesn't mean we gotta settle for scraps. I'm pretty fond of Korkro roots myself. Takes a while to chew through those.
Wow, well, I think the Krogan are doing a hell of a lot better than anyone in the Initiative are. Wow. Alright, so you know Vetra?
How did you and Vetra meet?
Huh, that's right. Your father brought you into the project pretty late, didn't he?
Oh boy.
Must have been a pretty steep learning curve since they thawed you out.
You could say that.
You make do with what you get. Anyway, I met Vetra back when we were building the Nexus. She swiped supplies I was trying to get for Kesh right under my nose. I tried to intimidate her into turning them over to me, and let me tell you, that Turian takes shit from no one.
I'm inclined to believe that. Yeah, she's pretty awesome that way. She's pretty awesome that way.
She really has a way of getting things done.
She sure does. But here's the best part. She waited until I saw her again in Kesh's office, no less, to tell me she'd been working for Kesh all along. They're both still laughing at me over that.
Oh my gosh, these women in this game, they're scheming women. Alright, your combat experience.
So, about all this combat experience you have, I'd love some details.
Ha! The list will be shorter if you ask me what experience I don't have.
Wow.
I've been doing this for a long time now. Centuries. Shit, well over 1,000 years.
Crazy.
Don't even know how I'm still alive, to be honest.
Skill?
You need luck to be a merc. Skill, sure, but a whole lot of luck. And a really hard head.
Man, over 1,000 years. That's insane. I was wondering how old this guy is. He's gotta, we know he's gotta be at least over 1,000. I mean, I knew he's gonna be that old, but jeez. Alright, Sam.
Did Lexi brief you on Sam and squad connectivity yet?
Yeah. You want to hook that thing up to my comm, sure, but that's where it stops. Putting an AI in your head, giving it access to everything like that, it's begging for trouble.
Agreed. Tell me about it, but I'll ask him why.
Why do you say that?
I've seen what bots can do when they turn on their creators. Been in some of those fights. There's a reason that kind of research was outlawed.
Yeah, my peacekeeping career went up in smoke when news of what my dad was researching got out.
No shit. Ruined the writer name, I'll bet.
Almost.
Tell me about it.
I'm not thrilled about it myself, but it is what it is.
Just make sure it can't unshackle itself. There'll be hell to pay if that happens.
Oh boy, Mass Effect Andromeda 2. Sam Unleashed. Alright, war stories.
Got any stories or advice to share?
Does a pyjak scratch its butt?
Okay.
Anything about the Ket? Or combat in general?
Well, common Ket are pretty straightforward. Hit them hard enough, they die like anything else.
Okay, well, anything else?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Wraiths are sneaky little shits, like to ghost up behind you when you least expect it. Just listen for them. They tend to give themselves away right before coming at you. Break through their head plates, then a headshot should do the trick.
And those wraiths are pretty much why I like to keep the flamethrowers, so I have a way to deal with something up close. Alright, more combat?
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Destined are annoying, quick. Got some crazy mist that hides them from view. Their friends, too.
I don't know if I should...
Take a Destined down, and that mist goes away. Makes them a prime target, if you ask me.
Ooh.
Perfect for grenade practice.
I don't know if have I run into one of those yet. I'm not sure if I should keep asking him, because I don't know if he's going to spoil like some of the monster type, or not monster, Ket types I'm going to be fighting. I'll do it one more time.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
There's just something wrong about the Ket.
Oh.
The absolute single-mindedness.
Oh, like they're all like a hive mind or something, maybe. Or maybe they're kind of like organic geth, maybe? I don't know.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
So, Chosen, it's not good to let too many of them get close to you at once. If they hit your shields, take a step back. Let me handle them. Bet you anything they're not used to being rushed by a Krogan.
Oh yeah, I think I got butt blasted by one of those. Yeah, I'm definitely going to be bringing this fellow with me. I need a big, giant bastion of Krogan to protect me.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fire and explosives are good against anything with heavy armor.
So does he ever
Or
stop?
anything, really. Generally, no one likes being set on fire.
Generally? There's a story behind this.
There is.
Ha, there sure is.
Oh, geez. Okay, tell me.
You mentioned that people generally don't like being set on fire.
I was hoping you'd ask.
Oh,
so,
no. Story
about
time.
400 years ago, give or take a decade, me and my outfit were pinned down during a skirmish with another merc group. So I pull off my usual stunt, charge ahead and breach their barricade. Pop my flamethrower and get ready to let go. Only to see them all screaming and running away.
Oh, no.
Turns out, I crashed through a shipment of Turian brandy on my way in. Never even noticed I was on fire. But they sure did. Never seen a pack of mercs panic that badly before.
Oh my gosh, what's with these Krogan getting into so much mischief? Nothing will ever compare to Grunt's party shenanigans, though, will they? Alright, so I don't know if I feel like he's just gonna keep spitting facts at me. I don't know if I should just keep doing this. I mean, I wouldn't have gotten that little cute fire story if I didn't keep going.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Ascendant, Keep your distance. Don't let them get you in those force fields. Pop that little orb, then shoot him in the head, just like anything else.
Shoot, a little orb. Got stuff with mist and orbs.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Fiends, kid. Even I'm not gonna mess with those at close range. Keep your distance. Shoot 'em in the red, fleshy bits, or I guess in the face if you can't flank 'em.
Okay, I haven't run into fiends yet. That's some good advice. Even he doesn't want to mess with them.
Tell me more about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Now that's the only advice he should have given me as a Krogan. Shoot stuff, don't die.
Tell me more about
Tell
fighting
me more
Ket.
about fighting Ket.
Shoot stuff and don't die. Always works for me.
Alright, I think I've exhausted it all now. Alright, I guess, Nexus Uprising?
Why did the Krogan leave the Nexus?
The Nexus got us Krogan to stop the mutiny. In return, we were supposed to get a say in station business. Spender, Addison's assistant, lied about the deal, and Tan came down hard. Too hard. So we left. Kesh is alone on that station now.
Yeah, you're worried about her. Yeah, you are. She's the only Krogan, isn't she?
You think someone might try to hurt Kesh?
Ha! More like she airlocks Spender. Or he tries to stab her in the back, and then she airlocks him. Tan wouldn't listen to me when I told him Spender had a part in the mutiny. I had no proof.
So what's my part in this?
Things need to get sorted out, and my clan needs to get back on station without Spender messing things up. Way I see it, you're probably the best one for that job.
I see. So this Spender guy, I'm gonna have to do something about him. Alright.
We can talk more later.
Sure.
I like this.
Hey, one last thing.
Yeah?
Do you call everyone kid? Don't call me kid. Don't call me Shirley. Do you call everyone kid?
Is everyone a kid to you?
Yep.
Ha, when you get to be my age, yeah, pretty much.
It's probably like 2,000 something years old. I like this guy. I like him a lot. There is more to him than I realized. Alright, so I haven't found where the escape pods are is the only thing. I would imagine it's more toward the back. I've got the cargo bay. I feel like maybe it's... I've got to be missing it because I haven't talked to PB, but I'm not... let's see, Pathfinders... yeah, I'm not really sure how to get to where PB is. I might just have to catch her some other time because, like I said, I just don't even know how to get over there. I could look around a little bit, and I still have the people at the front of the ship to talk to as well. Yeah, I don't think PB's going to be around here. Why don't I take this up, avoiding that ladder there. And I've already been in here. I've already been over here. I'm just trying to make sure I've been everywhere. I think I have. That goes back down to where I was.
Ryder, when you've got a minute, stop by the medbay.
I was just in there. Does she really want me to go back into the medbay? No, I was just there. I don't think that she really wants me to go back. Does she? Alright, well, yeah, unless PB's... Oh, okay, maybe
We haven't really spoken since orientation, have we?
It's all been so hectic, but I'm sure things will quiet down soon. Can't be worse than the Nexus.
Alright, maybe she's over here?
You're setting up in here, huh?
Yeah, I'm going through what we got out of that vault. If I can crack this data storage box, it'll help with a personal project back on the Nexus. This is a nice, out-of-the-way place where I can tinker, and I can sleep anywhere. It's not exactly homey, but I like that about it. Not really looking for a home. Oh, but I will help you find everyone a home. While I'm with you, at least.
Oh, slow down. Well, yeah, really, what the heck?
Does your brain ever take a breath?
Sorry, not really. Even my dreams are in time-lapse.
Wow.
I get it. You want to know who's on your ship, so you're here to figure out what makes me tick, right?
Something like that? Sure.
Well, I was born in a log cabin on rural Haitiana to simple but loving parents, just trying to...
Okay, I like her.
I look forward, not back, Ryder. Why snooze through my life story? Get to know me out in the field while we're uncovering the mysteries of this galaxy.
Fair enough.
That's why I'm here. Got tired of yawning back home.
Alright, I'm picking it up. You crave excitement. Oh, here I go again. You crave excitement, huh?
Tackling complete strangers in the Milky Way wasn't doing it for you?
I think tackling you anywhere would be fun. Did I say that out loud? Life won't be boring with you around. I may never yawn again.
Alright, you ever done it with a human girl? Alright, sleep is an excellent cure, so boredom drove you here. Yes, so boredom drove you here.
You left everything and everyone you knew because you were bored?
No, I came with someone I knew.
Oh.
Then she got bored with me.
Oh.
Ryder, the Milky Way was so... been there, done that. Even if I hadn't done it, someone had. If there's one thing you should know about me, it's that I live for the unknown. For the never been done.
I guess I understand that then. I know what you mean though. It's like you think, oh, I want to do this, and someone's already done it. I even had a little idea with one of my personal hobbies, and I was like, oh, I want to see if someone else has done this before, and there's like 5,000 of them. So it's like really, really hard to be unique. You've got to be a special kind of person to be unique, and I think PB is a very special kind of person.
Well, congratulate yourself. No one has ever so successfully dodged my attempts to get to know them.
Yes! I'm number one! Buy me a drink sometime. Who knows what will spill out of my mouth. Then again, I need remnant scrap. Remtech, I call it. For projects like the one I mentioned, which you're gonna love, by the by. Promise to bring me what you scrounge, and I'll submit to all your questions.
Alright, we got a deal.
Remtech, huh? You got it.
I like her a lot. The characters are interesting. I'm starting to really like the characters, I really am.
You again. Want to hear more about my childhood log cabin?
Maybe. Alright, well, yeah, let's talk about the Remnant.
What drew you to the Remnant?
Are you kidding? It's evidence of a sophisticated species no one knows anything about. It doesn't get more intriguing than that.
Agreed.
There's so much to discover. I want to be the first to figure them out. And the tech, it's on a different scale. If we can appropriate it, who knows what advances we'll make.
Make some scary advances and probably... One thing I learned from the first game is it really a good idea to be messing with ancient technology that we don't know anything about. I'm assuming it's ancient anyway. Alright, let's see. Your current project.
You really won't tell me what you're working on?
That's right. Next question.
Wow, okay. The Nexus?
What was it like for you on the Nexus?
Well, I wasn't supposed to be woken up yet. A resourceful accomplice finagled my early thaw. So I kind of lived off the grid. Snuck around, bullshitted my way onto excursions off station. After I found my first remnant ruin, I started, borrowing shuttles. After that, I didn't spend much time on the Nexus. I even missed most of the revolt.
My gosh, I can't believe that there's so many people that can just survive out in a strange galaxy by themselves with, like, nothing. I've got a really special group of people here, don't I? Anyone special? Alright, the Tempest crew.
So, how do you like the team?
Interesting bunch. I get a good feeling from Vetra. Not your typical military-minded Turian. Liam seems a lively one. I expect he'll surprise me. Drek is... well, old. Wonder if he can still learn new tricks.
What about...
Gil smacks of complication. Might take some unraveling. Callow and Suvi seem busy. I hope they aren't all work, work, work. Who's left?
Well, there's...
Oh, right, Cora. What's her deal? Is she as prim and proper as she comes across?
My turn to talk? Cora's a professional.
She's exactly what she should be. Capable, reliable.
Oh.
She's a valuable part of my team.
Oh, ooh.
Sure. That comes across too.
I wish I hadn't said
There's
that.
also Lexi, our doctor. She's an Asari.
Oh, I'll get around to her. All in all, seems like a decent bunch.
Just like I said, I don't think the ship's big enough for two Asari. Alright, anyone special?
You mentioned you came to Andromeda with someone.
Nothing gets by you. Guess that's why you're the Pathfinder. Just a friend. The one who woke me up early. But now she's not even that. It's better to venture into the unknown without restraints or entanglements, don't you think?
Yeah, you know what? I think so, yeah, because you can't look forward if you've got something holding you back. I get it.
A certain independence might be helpful, yeah.
Exactly. I don't want anything holding me back.
I understand that. Alright, now I think I've got to decide who is the best waifu. Well, I don't think I have to decide right now. PB or Vetra?
What does someone have to do to get you to flirt with them?
Not much at all.
Oh.
But I get a little extra jolt when I'm matched wink for wink. So just be yourself and the flirts will flow.
All right. I like her. I'll leave you to it.
You're off the hook, PB. Good luck with your project.
Thanks. Don't be a stranger.
I won't be. Gosh, she probably had the least to say, though, out of everyone I've talked to. Kind of a bummer. I thought she would have pretty much the most. Thought she'd be all sorts of full of surprises. I don't know. All right, let's talk to this dear Salarian.
Glad you stopped by. You'll pardon me if I keep an eye on our Vector?
That's probably smart.
Nothing like being on the bridge of your very own ship, is there?
You said you designed it exhilarating. Yeah, you said you designed it?
You mentioned something about helping design the Tempest?
Test pilot, mostly. Plunging through the Nemean abyss was almost a preparation for the Scourge. Of course, it took a whole team to build the Tempest. I was the only one to come to Helios, though.
Why did you?
What can I say? We poured our hearts into a ship that wouldn't realize her potential until Andromeda.
Man.
I could have stood on the shore and waved goodbye, or took the leap to see how it all turned out.
Yeah, it's your baby at that point. I don't think I could leave it, especially when you consider that Salarians live a whole 40 years. It probably took, I'm not sure how long this thing took to create, but it's very much a big part of his life, so I'd have done the same.
I get it. Like leaving a good story half finished.
Mm-hmm.
The team liked that one of us was going. It felt right after all we went through. I remember Serena debugging line 2281 over and over, chewing that green pencil. Tion and O'Connell arguing equations, tapping on the console, 3 drips of coffee on the corner.
You remember all that?
Oh, yes. Salarians have photographic memories, and apparently mine's unusually sharp. Like my past is still happening.
Oh, that's gotta be
Though I
horrible.
suppose with the Salarian arc missing, you might not get many chances to compare.
Gosh, that would be awful. You could remember everything in the past with picture-perfect memory? That would be absolutely horrible. I don't envy that at all. You would remember all the awful stuff that you've ever been through, every embarrassing moment in crystal detail. Gosh, I drink to forget stuff, man. I don't want to remember. Alright, yeah, any word on that Salarian arc? I guess I'm going to be looking for those. That's probably going to be the next big thing, huh?
Did you hear anything about the arc back on the Nexus?
Not a peep. Isn't that strange? You'd think there'd be something. Not that I dislike your company, but it's lonely without other Salarians.
Oh, I totally understand. I think I'd be feeling very lonely if I was the only... There's Tan. Do I even say that? Do I say that? Yeah, sure, I think I will.
Cheer up, Callow. We'll always have Director Tan.
That snide little bureaucrat? All the more reason to find the others. I should get back to it, but thank you. I was afraid the Tempest would be mothballed after we lost your father. We built her for this. She deserves to be in a Pathfinder's hands. Please, come by any time.
Aw, I like him. Alright, and now let's talk with Suvi, of course.
Scans of the Scourge. All that dark energy twisting and turning on itself. It's splendid.
It looks dangerous. It as creepy as it is, it does look pretty neat, though.
I suppose it is a rather darkly beautiful phenomenon.
Darkly beautiful. I like that. Helios is incredible, isn't it? Not just constructs like the Scourge and the Remnant Vaults. Just all of it. So alien. A constant reminder of the divine intelligence behind all creation.
A divine intelligence?
You mean a god?
Yes, I believe in a higher power. I know it's a little odd, but I am a scientist because science brings me closer to something greater than myself.
I think I can understand that. I feel the same way. I'm not here to poop on anyone's beliefs. That's crappy. I think I can get behind that.
There's something about coming face to face with something wondrous that makes you want to believe.
Wow. It's wonderful to meet someone who understands. I've had to justify myself so often. As if having faith in the divine invalidated my work as a scientist. As if the sacred could be diminished by the search for truth.
It's very much a real fine balance, isn't it? I had a professor that taught science and was very much a scientist, but was also very, very, very faithful, that kind of had this same discussion with the class, whereas she was kind of in between two worlds almost. I can't imagine it. It's, you gotta find yourself questioning things all the time. We should chat more like this. You don't have to justify it. I like a diverse team. I do like a diverse team. And no one should have to justify anything. And, well, I might as well keep lining up those hearts. So, she's pretty cute in that voice. Yeah, we should chat more on this.
You definitely have an interesting perspective on the interplay between faith and science. I'd really like to pick your brain on that sometime. Maybe over drinks? The Nexus?
I'd like that.
Wahoo!
Now I should probably update the rest of the team with my latest reports. We'll talk later.
Alright. Okay, so it took me a lot longer to talk with everyone than I expected. I thought it would be like a quick run around and then I could go to the Nexus and talk with Tan, but alas, it took me like an hour and a half to collect all the dialogue. I guess maybe that's something I can look forward to throughout the game after finishing a big major primary mission, which, you know, it's really cool. This is one of my favorite parts of the Mass Effect trilogy was, you know, getting to know your characters that are coming with you. Why are these people with you? What are they doing? What are their motivations? That's all been, always been a very, very important part to me, playing games. That's why I don't tend to like RPGs too much where you're like the sole hero of the galaxy, right? This is a lot more fun, and this is part of it. So next time I'm going to the Nexus. I'll see you guys then. Thanks for watching, and bye for now.